Philippines president has announced that India has become the fifth strategic partner for the Philippines. US President Donald Trump has imposed an additional 25% tariff on Indian imports, raising the total duty to 50%. Pakistan Army Chief will visit the US for the second time in 2 months, for the farewell of United States CENTCOM Commander General Michael Kurilla in Tampa. In yet another achievement for the Trump administration, Thailand has announced that it has dropped plans to buy F-16 fighter jets from the US, and has selected the Swedish Gripen fighters. Spain has scrapped plans to buy 50 F-35 fighter jet, and this decision follows the strained US-Spain ties under the Trump administration, and Spain now leans toward European Future Combat Air System. After US President Donald Trump announced movement of 2 US nuclear submarines closer to Russia, Russia and China have started joint submarine hunting exercises in the Sea of Japan. India's Ministry of Defense has paused the purchase of 6 additional Boeing P-8I aircraft. That signals growing strain in US-India defense ties. Prime Minister Modi will visit China for the SCO Summit from 31st August, and bilateral meetings are being planned with the Chinese and Russian president on SCO sidelines in China. Russian President Vladimir Putin will visit India in September 2025 for the annual summit, where Russia will propose leasing a second Akula-class nuclear-powered attack submarine equipped with long-range missiles to the Indian Navy. Despite being sanctioned by the US, Hyderabad-based Lokesh Machines has received a 17.68 crore rupees contract from the Indian Army to supply modification kits for 7.62mm medium machine guns. Russia's deputy defense minister met with the Indian ambassador, and both sides reaffirmed their commitment to expand joint development and production of advanced weapon systems. India and Russia have signed an agreement to set up a modernized wind tunnel facility. Ukraine has raised concerns with India and the European Union over Indian-made electronic components found in Shahed 136 drones used by Russia, while India has stated the exports of the dual-use parts followed legal protocols, and has launched inspections to ensure compliance. The trials of 75 km range Pinaka-ER rocket system has completed trials successfully, and each battery can fire 72 rockets in 44 seconds. Bharat Electronics Limited is preparing its bid for the Indian Army's RFP for the Shatrughat electronic warfare system for plains, deserts and mountains, as part of a 6,500 crore rupees combined order with the Samighat system for signal monitoring and jamming. India's Tejas MK2 fighter jet has entered the crucial avionics and systems integration phase, marking a significant step toward its maiden flight targeted for early 2026. The airframe assembly is complete, and now electrical integration is underway at Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and key systems such as the mission computer, electronic warfare suite, onboard oxygen generation system, and secure communication modules are now being installed, and ground tests and taxi trials of the first Tejas MK2 prototype will begin soon. GTRE is preparing to invite private sector bids to fully assemble the Cavalry dry engine for the Ghatak unmanned combat aerial vehicle, with the Indian Air Force expected to procure around 150 units. The winning bidder will receive full technology transfer to locally manufacture 170 engines, and private sector firms like Godrej Aerospace L&T and Tata Advanced Systems are the top contenders. The Indian Navy is advancing plans to develop carrier-capable male UAVs for intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance and combat roles, along with Hale-class drones for mid-air refueling under its Loyal Wingman program. These 2 platforms will enhance maritime surveillance, and also reduce reliance on Indian Air Force refueling tankers. Today's top 3 comments.
Omar dropped it.